Hello everyone. In this video I'll be teaching you how to set up load balancing using pfSense. It's a real solution that works without needing to buy a separate load balancing router. This single program can do everything. That's the advantage of pfSense. It also functions as a strong firewall security system. This is episode 11, and I'll be teaching you how to merge internet networks into a single one. If you have to Wi-Fi networks, you can combine them using pfSense. Normally, if you just connect to Wi-Fi, it won't merge the networks automatically. You need to configure it to run automatically for system stability. For example, if one internet connection fails, you still have a backup. This is the advantage of load balancing. It prevents interruptions. Let's take a look at how to do it. Next, we'll add a network adapter to the pfSense router console. First, add network adapter 3, set the mode to bridged, and click OK. Next, we'll add VMnet. Add the adapter, that's your actual network card. Mine is a USB wireless adapter. Use the same name for your LAN card, set the mode to bridge, and then click OK. Next, press Start to begin operating the pfSense router. Please wait while it loads, then we'll go into the console settings. Once you're in the router console, press 1 and then enter to assign the interface. Press the N key and then enter. Notice that the new interface we added is not yet in use and shows the word down. Then, type the M name. Mine is EM2. Enter the result. Then, type in the LAN card names M1 and EM0 and follow the video instructions. You will see all three options appear: LAN, WAN, and opt. Then press the Y key and then enter. Then go to the settings in the router's web interface. Watch, I'll show you how to reset the router's web browser. When we add an interface, 3 will appear instead of the 2 that were initially there. Next, click on the tab at the top called Interface. The word opt will appear. Click to enable interface. For IPv for configuration, select DHCP. You can set any IP address that is not already in the system. For example, 192.168.19.1, then press Save twice. Then, click the tab at the top where you select System and choose Routing. Then, select the Gateway Group tab to merge the two internet networks. Name the group Load Balance. Then select When Tier 1 Opt Tier 1. Scroll down to Trigger Level and select Member Down, then click Save. Next, we'll check if the gateway is online. If it's not, we can fix it. Next, select System Routing. Note that the IP address 192.168.1.1 is the same as the other IP address because the main router has the sets of IPs, causing IP conflicts. Click the pencil icon in the WAN field and scroll down to select Display Advanced. Please select Use Non-Local. Next, repeat the same process, but this time in the opt field. Since these two fields have the same IP address, checking Use Non-Local will prevent IP conflicts. Next, look at the status and select Gateway. Let's check the gateway. Right now it's not online. We'll adjust the monitor IP settings to bring it online. Next, select LAN, then copy the IP address. Go to System, select Routing, look at the LAN tab and click the pencil icon. Paste the IP address into the IP monitor field, making sure it matches. Do the same for WAN and OPT. Once these 3 steps are completed, check the gateway interface. You should see that all 3 interfaces are online, which means they are ready to use. Next, we will enable the firewall to allow both internet networks to be used simultaneously. Go to the firewall, then to Rules, click on the Select tab. Note that default allows LAN to any rule. Scroll down to the bottom using the pencil icon and select Display Advanced. Then, scroll down to the Gateway section and select Load Balance, which we set up in the Gateway group earlier. Finally, click Save. Notice that when I hover my mouse over the load balancing area in the firewall, the name of the settings I've already configured will appear. Next, let's check our internet connection to make sure both Wi-Fi networks are connected. As you can see, my internet card has two Wi-Fi networks connected. Let's check if our internet is actually working after combining two internet lines into one using the command prompt. Right-click and run command prompt like this, then type the command tracer 8.8.8.8 single quotes. Watch out, friends, my router's IP address will show up twice. The first one will appear first, followed by the second one from my ISPNT. So that means I can have a very smooth and stable internet connection even if one network box fails. The other one can still act as a backup, which is very useful for those working on important projects, large systems, or in organizations where multiple internet networks are used together to prevent internet outages during work. I hope this video is helpful to you all. Goodbye.